Hi, in this short video, I'm going to talk about niche market research for blogging. In the last video, I gave you a short introduction about this topic and explained why it's important to do this before you start blogging. I also mentioned the importance of having research objectives. To recap, research should help you determine if a niche has enough traffic or interested people, has manageable competition, and offers profit opportunities. Let's start by evaluating traffic. Start by picking a particular niche you have in mind and typing it into google.com. Remember, be specific. Do not settle for a single general word. In our example in the previous video, specific niches would be polymer clay crafts or polymer clay jewelry. So let's just type that as an example. Look over the results. You can scan them or open each of the results in separate tabs. If there are sites and blogs dedicated to your specific topic, chances are there will be people highly interested in it simply because other bloggers or webmasters have already started publishing information about it online. Next, take your specific topic and type it into the free Google keyword tool. On the right-hand sidebar, tick phrase, and then type in the CAPTCHA. And then click search. You might want to untick broad here for the match type, so that'll leave just the phrase match results. Look at the list of words that appear underneath. Your main topic should be listed first. Look at the number under the heading Global Monthly Searches. The figure there is the average number of people who type the exact phrase into Google every month. Obviously, the higher the number registered under the Global Monthly Searches, the more people there will be who will be interested in your topic. Underneath your main topic of choice will be a list of other keywords and phrases. These should give you a clue about other niche topics that could be alternatives to your main one. Now let's look at assessing competition. In a lot of cases, a niche might have a great deal of people interested in it. This doesn't mean, though, that this is automatically an advisable niche to pick. This is because you might come across very stiff competition. You should go for a niche where you have a good chance of beating, or at least standing on equal footing with the existing competition. You'll get your first clue about the quality of competition through the Global Monthly Searches. The higher the figure, the more likely other bloggers and website owners already have web properties that revolve around this topic. For example, the topic polymer clay has 246,000 global monthly searches. There could be lots of other bloggers or websites who have already properties that focus on this topic. In contrast, polymer clay crafts only has 320 global monthly searches, which suggests that this could be a good topic to look into because there might be minimal or manageable competition in this area. You can confirm this by using a free tool like Traffic Travis. Download the free version of the tool. Open the SEO analysis section right there. And we can close this window here. Next, type your main topic phrase into the phrase to analyze box right over here. Leave the search location to US unless your topic is tied to a specific geographic location. Then I just like to analyze the top 10 results and then click Analyze here. Look at the top 10 sites that appear in the results. These are the top sites that appear in google.com when your niche or topic phrase is typed. This is your competition. Generally speaking, the higher the PR or page rank, age, and BL or backlinks, and the more green check marks in the grid to the right, the stiffer the competition will be in your niche. Now looking at the general results here, I'd say this isn't a very difficult niche to concentrate your efforts on. You can also manually review the top sites that appear in the results. For example, let's open Sculpey.com here. You'll know if a blog or website is difficult to surpass if it has a solid following as indicated by the figures appearing in social networking follower or sharing widgets published on site. For example, let's look at the Facebook and Twitter pages of this website. Looking at its Facebook page, it has 2,339 likes, and on Twitter, it has 94 followers. Looking at these figures, you'd know that the site has some following, but these figures aren't the kind of figures that would be difficult for you to surpass. Now let's look at an example for determining the profitability of a niche. As I mentioned in the previous section, not all bloggers choose to go into blogging for the money. It's still worth looking into the profitability of your niche though, just in case you decide to monetize your blog along the way. The first step is to again manually review the top sites for your niche. You'll know there's some money to be made from a niche if related advertisements, products, or services are offered in these top ranking sites. Again, we've got Sculpey.com open here as an example, so I see right away on their site that they have a products page here. Alright, this suggests right away that definitely there is some money to be made from this niche if products are sold in relation to this niche. Now this is just one example. Remember, there are 9 other sites that you can look into to find out if there are products or advertisements related to your niche topic. Again, keep in mind the more products, services, and ads related to your niche topic in these sites, the more profit opportunities there are for your niche. You can also use another free tool like Spyfu.com to determine profitability. Type your niche topic into the box here. And hit search. If a high cost per click figure appears, and if there are advertisers that register, there's hope that you might make money in your niche, especially for contextual advertising. Looking at the figures here, I'd say there is some money to be made through advertising, although a lot of internet marketers actually settle for higher figures here. I know of some who don't settle for cost per click figures below $1. But if you're just starting online, these figures might not be bad for you at all. Now let me leave you with a word of caution. Keep in mind that what has been mentioned here so far is all very basic. Lots of internet marketers have very complicated methods and use powerful tools. These points, however, should be enough for starters. So that's it for now. Stay tuned for more videos to come from the Basic Blog Guide.